Our 2008 region winner, Laura Peterson, exemplifies the mission of making a difference for women by working to improve the lives of women and girls through her global, non-for-profit organization, Hands to Hearts International. HHI provides free childcare training to women working as caregivers in developing countries, improving the care and subsequent development of children surviving in orphanages, refugee camps, and severely impoverished and conflict-ridden communities. Laura is quoted as saying, "When you give a woman the opportunity and tools to truly make a difference, she will, without fail, rise to the occasion." Please rise and help me welcome Laura Peterson, our 2008 Making a Difference for Women region winner.
My journey in this particular venture began over 10 years ago. Well, gosh, no, 10 years. I worked with children who had severe mental health issues. They were in foster care, residential care, psychiatric care, having really difficult times making things work in their lives. And what I saw time and time again was children who had been hurt at the earliest of ages had what's called reactive attachment disorder. And it's just like there's a critical window of time to learn language. If no one has ever spoken to a child before the age of 7, they will learn words after that and have sentences, but they will never have fluency in language. If they don't have bonding and attachment with a stable, nurturing, and consistent caregiver before the age of 3, they will never have the fluency in their relationships. Love and nurture is a natural capacity, but it is built and taught. And the outcomes of children not having attachment were those children I saw cycling through the system again and again and again, epitomized by a little boy named Jack, who at age 5 was in our foster care program and was so profoundly disturbed that he intentionally smashed the door shut on the hand of his 2.5-year-old foster sister, breaking every bone in her hand. And that was Jack's 3rd failed foster home. He's 5. His 2nd failed adoption. He's still 5. And his first trip to a locked psychiatric unit. My dream was that I could make a difference for the health and well-being of women and children on a global level. And I had no flippin' idea what that meant, but that's what I said. And I up and quit my job, probably prematurely, and decided that I wanted to reach the most little people in the greatest need around the globe with the simplest, most cost-effective, replicable form of care possible. And we train them in the principles of early childhood development. And the #1 tool for economic development and, I would say, global change is women. When you give women the tools and the resources, the education and the empowerment, they will step up. They will make the difference. And so that's what my program has been doing. We plan to just work in several orphanages and train and actually employ new women. And the model shifted over time because what we realized was when we just went to orphanages and just gave away a 4-day training, I went and I said, did it make a difference? Because that wasn't our initial plan. We just went and gave a 4-day training away to women. Simple thing. And the first 2 orphanage directors said, yeah, we haven't had a baby die since your training. I didn't even know how to respond to that. The babies weren't as sick as often. They didn't go to the hospital as much. They got healthier faster. They gained more weight. They were more responsive to their caregivers. They cried less often. They responded to their names. And I said, why wouldn't they have responded to their names before? Because no one ever called them by their names. The women were more confident. They knew what they were doing. They took pride in their work. No one had ever come to train these women. It was sacred. Their little certificates are on their family altars in their homes. I mean, it is huge, huge deal. And one of the women that you saw in the film at the end was holding and snuggling her baby. She's an older woman. Her name is Vijaya Lakshmi. And I think she had a 5th grade education level, and bubbly and vivacious, and quite the little action-packed woman that she was, spoke 3 or 4 languages and was a mother herself, and just took to what we trained just instantaneously, naturally. And I have a lot of fond memories of her, and about 6 months after the training program, our lead trainer in Chennai called me, and she said, Laura, Vijayalakshmi called me last night. And I said, oh, what was that about? And Vijayalakshmi's neighbor, the mother had gone into the hospital with some sort of nervous condition and had tingling and pain all over her body and had been in the hospital for several weeks now and was not getting any better and was a great amount of pain and discomfort. And so the neighbor had known that Vijayalakshmi knew how to give massage, because we teach baby massage. And so Vijayalakshmi went to the hospital and said to the doctors, I have been trained by US NGO, which is the international term for nonprofit NGO, and healing art of massage, and I would like to give this woman massage. And the doctors were kind of like, whatever, all right, no, we're not going to pay you. And she's like, no, this is my gift, because I've been trained. She was so proud, and she gave this woman massage for like 2 weeks, and the woman got up and walked out of the hospital. And then Sujata said, Laura, she was skipping and running. I'm like, okay, easy, but they had a ceremony in their village to honor Vijayalakshmi. And that's like, we've now trained over 1,100 women, and that's just one story that kind of trickled back to me. Not a whole lot of the stories trickle back to me, but just thinking of the power, literally, of one woman empowered. I mean, watch out. But there has always been someone by my side. Even in the days I didn't believe, someone else believed for me. And so make sure you're tapping your own networks, and this is an amazing network you have, is there are other people on those days that you can't believe for yourself, they'll believe for you, and they will take it forward.